As the holiday season approaches, many of us are scrambling to find the perfect gifts for our loved ones and also ourselves. Whether you're shopping for a perfume enthusiast, a foodie, or someone who loves to relax, there are plenty of exciting gift ideas that will make this holiday season unforgettable. Hello, fragrance lovers. Today, we'll be diving into the most captivating scents to match the vibes of the season. Whether it's refreshing summer florals, cozy winter spices, or everything in between, in studio to help us select the right fragrance to uplift the spirit, energize the body, or calm the mind is Shandy Deveaux, store manager at the Perfume Bar. Welcome to the show, Shandy.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So listen, you know, this season is coming in and we know that fragrances are very, very popular. But what goes into making that special fragrance and that selection of that fragrance?
Well, what goes into making that selection is coming into one of our stores, giving us an idea of what you like, what you're looking for, whether you're looking for a gift for yourself or for somebody else, and then we can help you with that. You can have a choice of whether you want something fruity, you want something sweet, something a little sensual, something a little sexy. We got a little bit of all of those.
You know, there's so many choices out there when it comes to fragrances, right? And how do we know about the ones that are going to like endure and stay? Because we like to smell good. Bahamians, we like to smell good.
Of course, we all do. And you want that one that has a little bit of intensity.
Yes.
You want to get either the actual parfum or the eau de parfum. Those will have more longevity.
Right. Versus the cologne.
Versus the cologne.
A little less.
A little lighter, a little less intense.
Okay, all right. And I know that we've got some each season has very popular fragrances, and you brought some with you today. So let's talk about these here. So we've got the Givenchy to begin with. Did I say that word right?
Givenchy is correct.
Givenchy, okay. So tell us about this one here.
Givenchy is a French company. It's been around for many years.
Yes.
Now we have the ladies right here. I can show that to you.
All right, let me pick it up. So this is the ladies, and what is
this?
The
L'Entre D.
L'Entre D.
Eau de Parfum Intense.
All right, intense.
Intense.
Okay.
So this is one of those that's gonna last a long time.
Okay.
So you can try
it better if it has a name, intense in the name. Okay, so where's the best place to spray?
You want to spray your wrist right behind the ears.
Okay.
You do a little bit behind the knees.
Okay, let's try right there. Let's see, okay.
So it's a woody floral aromatic fragrance.
I think
sensual.
I'm drawn to the florals then, because right away I love this when I smell it. There's a little spiciness.
Right, you can smell, and this actually has a little bit of tobacco.
Oh.
This is one of the very rarities that you'll find in a women's fragrance.
Okay, I like
and that'll give it that longevity.
And you know, for candles, I tend to like the candles that have the tobacco and sandalwood. So this is, okay.
So it's right.
All right, what's the name of this one again?
L'Entre D Eau de Parfum Intense.
Okay, for my friends that are watching out there, okay, when we talk about gifts, all right, yes.
She wants that one.
How's the men's fragrance?
And then, of course, you're getting something for yourself. You also want to treat that man in your life.
Of course.
So you have the Givenchy Society, Gentleman's Society.
Gentleman's Society.
Society, and guess what? Society is not just a club. Society is a state of being, a state of mind. So as a gentleman, you want to be in the club where you are unique, you are special.
This smells good.
And you have a right frame of mind. This is #1.
This is, this right here, I'm telling you, my husband's gonna find this in his stocking.
And this is almost opposite to the ladies. It actually has a little floral in it.
Okay.
So it's a woody floral fragrance.
And they just complement one another.
Yes, they do.
I love that.
Perfectly.
Okay, so let's move on to what else is really popular. So this is actually Shiseido, but this is not a perfume.
It's not a perfume. Of course, you not only want to smell good, but you want to look good.
Yeah.
And also in looking good, you want to treat your skin. So Shiseido is one of the oldest skincare companies. They've been around about 150 years making skincare. And this is just a little gift pack that you can get for yourself or a gift. So it gives you the cleanser. They don't say toners in Shiseido. In Japan, they say softeners because you don't want to strip your skin. So there's no alcohol. And then you have the Ultramune, which is like a pre-serum treatment for your skin.
Yeah, you know, we are much more into self-care these days. And, you know, that's a good thing.
You want to look younger longer,
yes,
so you got to treat the skin as well.
Okay, I love that. All right, and then another, I mean, this was a classic, Issey Miyake.
Yes.
I mean, I can go back to some stories from the old Issey Miyake, but this one is called?
You have the Solar Violet.
All right. This one's for ladies?
That's for ladies.
Okay, so let's see.
And then you have the Lavender for men.
Okay.
Now this one is for that person that wants a little burst of freshness,
Okay.
that doesn't want that overbearing heavy scent.
But it is very fresh.
Yes.
So let me spray it on this hand here. So I saw you kind of lifted
Yes.
it up.
Yeah.
You don't want to
So
get too close.
right.
Okay. Now let's talk about, you know, how our people, we like to go, shh,
No, you don't have to bathe down in it.
shh, all the...
No, very lightly, very fresh. Very, yeah.
So yes, this one is, oh yeah, this would be
You
a
see the
nighttime
difference?
fragrance.
You
When you
can
get
wear
out
it-
of the
yes.
shower and you want to smell nice and fresh,
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes.
That smells good. I like
And
lavender
of course,
too.
you have to have the men's
This is for the
lavender.
men's. Oh,
Yes.
I'm falling over.
And guess what?
Oh.
Izzy Miyake, his products, these are all natural wood products.
Okay.
Okay, and the glass is 20% recycled glass.
Nice.
So it's, yeah.
So what are the
Try to keep
notes
with
in the men's
environment.
fragrance?
You have the lavender and you have some cedar wood.
Oh, that's what I'm smelling.
Yes,
It's the
the
cedar
under-
wood.
yes.
See, I'm drawn to that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that smells really, really nice. So you know, when I was growing up, my mother, a Bahamian living in the United States, had her church fragrance, and then she had her everyday fragrance. And when I would come and I would visit my aunt, she had a dresser full of perfumes. Now I find myself living home. I have a dresser full of perfumes. Let me ask you about how we should be caring for these fragrances. How long should we let them sit? Like how?
Well,
how do
the
we do that?
actual shelf life is about 5 years.
Okay.
I've proven some a little longer.
That's a long time.
But you don't want to keep it out in direct sunlight.
Right.
Okay, we're going to have it on your dresser. Make sure it's not facing the window and the sun is directly at it. And you also want to watch the consistency, because the color is going to change.
Okay.
As it starts to age. You're going to see it
Right.
getting a little darkening.
Oh, yeah.
And the scent will start to vary away. So
Okay.
that's signs to look for.
Now, what about people who like to mix fragrances? Because every once in a while, I have 2 fragrances right now on my dresser that I find that when I mix them, people say, "Ooh, you smell so good." Is that okay?
And nobody knows what you're wearing.
Right, right.
They can't steal your scent. But yeah, that's the trend right now. You can do a mixology with fragrances. You can either mix a scent, or now we have like the Bath and Body, the Victoria's Secret, the body oil.
Where you're layering.
Where you can layer, but it also gives your fragrance a different feeling and a different shift.
Okay.
So like I said, and everybody won't be smelling like what you're smelling like.
Yes. Now, let me ask you advice in terms of buying a gift of a fragrance for someone. What's the rule with that? Is it, you know, how do you choose
Now, some
gifts
people
for
be like,
someone?
oh, that's personal. I don't want to buy a
Yeah.
fragrance. But guess what? People prefer fragrances than clothing or money.
I
You'd be
agree.
surprised.
Buy me a fragrance,
Oh,
honey.
but they want something to open. They want that perfect gift. They want to smell lovely. They want to know that you took the time to actually choose a fragrance.
All right.
You know?
And what are some of the other popular fragrances out there? Because I know at the Perfume Bar you have a wide
We have
variety.
the Perfume Bar has been around for, what, almost 60 years.
Yeah.
So we have all the major brands underneath our belt. So right now, really trending, you have the Valentinos, you have the Paco Rabanne. Believe it or not, still the classic Chanel.
All right.
Especially during the Christmas season, people love Chanel No. 5. They want
Yes,
that
that
warm
is a
feeling.
classic, yes.
It reminds them of home. It reminds
of
them
course.
of their parents. So always Chanel. You have Dior, always still #1. So there's so many out there to choose from.
Okay, all right. So, Shandy, you know, I had a question in terms of for children and fragrances.
Oh, we've got that covered as
Okay.
well. We have the kiddies covered.
All right.
We have the Disneys. We have the Spider-Man and all the. We've got them covered.
Okay, and where are you located?
We're located on the main store is located on Bay Street, opposite Royal Bank.
Okay.
We have 3 other locations, which is at the Mall at Marathon, Palmdale, and our new baby store at Old Fort Bay.
All right, well, Shandy, thank you so much for sharing this information. I'm going to run down. That is definitely,
course. You're
I'm
gonna
going to buy
love
that
it.
for myself this
course.
Christmas, okay?
Yes.
And we have so much more coming right up after the break.